American prospect Alycia Parks from Atlanta, Georgia, taking on Ons Jabeur tonight. And this was definitely the most anticipated matchup of the day. Alycia Parks is just so powerful. Taking on Ons Jabeur, these two ladies have played twice before, last year in Berlin, where Alycia Parks took Ons Jabeur to a tiebreak. They played previously in Charleston, where Ons won that in straight sets. It looked like Ons just had her game face on here tonight. Ons Jabeur is trying to make the race to the finals. She knows she needs a huge tournament here in Mexico. And Alycia Parks coming into this matchup after taking out tough American veteran. That's right, Lauren Davis, who's got several championships on the main tour. We saw Alycia Parks get her first title on the main tour in her first season. How many players have done that? Taking out Carolyn Garcia, a top 10 player. Could she take out another top 10 player tonight? Ons Jabeur, in my opinion, one of the best shot makers in the world. And Alycia Parks, probably the best server in the world. We've heard numerous players on tour, top tier players on tour, say Alycia Parks' serve is the strongest. That's right. And Ons Jabeur would even say that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. However, tough match for Alycia Parks. Ons Jabeur, this is how she starts the point. Alycia Parks behind the baseline. But the problem with Ons Jabeur is her shot making ability is just so tough. No matter who she plays, it's going to be a difficult match because of her range, her depth, her ability to mix up the drop shots and the short balls when you least expect it. And when she starts finding her range, it's like playing ping pong out there. Now, Alycia Parks is amazing from the baseline. She's amazing when she's serving. She puts a lot of pressure on her opponents. And An said that in the post-match interview. She said, every time I played Alycia Parks, it's been so tough because she's so strong. Now, Alexandra, the announcer, said, I can imagine playing Alycia Parks. You might hurt your wrist. She hit so hard. And Anastasia Potapova already said that. She said, playing Alycia Parks, I thought I was going to injure my wrist. Alycia Parks would fall short tonight. 6-2, 6-2. Ons does get the straight set victory. Ons just a little bit skilled. Look, she is a veteran. She is crafty. Now, she hasn't played in Mexico much. This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, this is Alycia Parks' first time playing in Mexico. There is altitude. We're about 1,800 feet above sea level. So this is going to be a tough match for a lot of people that haven't played here, especially her style. Correct that. She did play in Mexico earlier this year. Now, with her type of style, she played yesterday during the day. Those balls are not going to carry the same at night. Now, we saw that a couple years ago in the championship where Net Kontaveit was a 2-1 favorite over Garbiñe Muguruza, and her balls at night after playing so many day matches, she could not make the adjustment, and she ended up losing that championship. So it's very tough. If you have a day match followed by a night match, you're going to have to adjust to the altitude and the elevation, and your balls are not going to carry the same. That's definitely one of the factors why Alycia Parks had a bad match tonight. And, of course, this woman here, the best shot maker in the world. Ons Jabeur is victorious. She had nothing but good things to say about Alycia Parks in the interview. She said she's going to be an amazing player, and she's definitely, by far, one of the hardest players to return on tour. Ons Jabeur is through. How does she do it? Well, let's take a look, guys. Alycia Parks, 7 double faults. She did have 6 aces. She got her first serves in for the most part, but when Alycia Parks is peaking, she's going to get 78 to 83% of her first serves in. That's a good number when she's dominating opponents. Points won on serve. Oh, just under 50%, while Ons Jabeur literally won most of her points on serve. That was a huge difference maker. Ons wasn't really aggressive, which is surprising. She had to deal with Alycia Parks' power for the most part. She was just more calculated and consistent. 49 unforced errors for Parks. Again, my analogy, it's the elevation. Playing day and night, 2 different styles here in Mexico. The ball's not going to carry well. It's going to take a couple matches to really adjust to that because a lot of the players, they're practicing during the day. They're not practicing at night. Tough playing conditions for Alycia Parks in this one. Ons Jabeur will take on Martina Trevisan next, while Dolehide coming back, taking out Sasha Victory. She was a 2-1 underdog against Victory. Yeah, amazing. And that was in the live. And she'll take on Alexandrova. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back. The race to the finals is heating up. Ons is in that 8th spot. We had a lot of players withdraw. Benchik, yes, Belinda Bencic injured, guys. She's trying to make the finals as well. I don't think she will. Ons will need a huge tournament here to keep off Madison Keys and Petra Kvitova. But listen, the reality, this 8th spot is going to come down to Ons Jabeur and Madison Keys, in my opinion. Tennis in a minute. Get your popcorn, folks.